Hello everybody, it's Christine. Thank you for joining me again today. Well, I say again, if it's your first time, welcome. So what I'm going to work with today is I have these 3 photos, and I'll explain in just a second about the photos, but they're Christmas photos. And then I have my scrap room kit, Flavors of the Month. It's a Christmas kit, as you can see. So you get 3. In the scrap room kits, you get, basically the scrap room, I'll just explain real quickly. It's not sponsored or anything, but I'll just explain it. I like it because you get 4 different sets of papers, and they're like little mini samples of a collection. So you don't get the entire collection. You just get a couple of sheets of it, and they give you, depending on the kits, sometimes you get like this kit, when I specifically got a sticker sheet. Sometimes you get embellishment, sometimes you get chipboard, whatever. So it's just a nice sampling, and it keeps me happy because I can usually kill something like this instead of like a ginormous kit, which is a little more challenging and takes a lot more concentration. So in this kit, I got 3 double-sided pages. They're textured because they are, I think they're Cartabella. Yeah, they're Cartabella. So they're real thick textured ones. And you can see these are really pretty. So really good selection there. And then they sent 2 black basil cardstocks. So, and then I've got these 3 photos. And then I also have this sketch here. Sketch and Scrap 56. I have no idea how old this is. I'm a fan of going on Pinterest and finding sketches. That's my jam. Every so often, usually it's when I have just scraps left over that I end up doing kind of my own thing. But otherwise, I tend to work from scraps and then just modify them as needed. So what I'm going to do today is work with these 3 pictures. The pictures were from, we were traveling for the holidays. So in order to have like a Christmas with my dad's side, my dad and that side of the family, we were going to, and my stepmom was she's a pretty popular lady. So she was doing all kinds of extracurricular activities. So this was kind of our Christmas here was a breakfast. And then she had bought us all these matching t-shirts. I think I scratched this photo, but it's okay. I'll reprint it or something. Maybe not. I don't know if I care. But the shirt had Santa on there, and it said he knows, like across his eyes. I'm not 100% sure I actually get that, but they were cute. So we'd all put them on. My husband's a stinker, and he put his jacket on over it, but whatever. He said he was cold. Who knows? So anyway, this is our pictures, and I've got that sketch going, and I'm going to stop the like live. I don't know, it's not live because you guys are not like live with me. We're not on the channel together at the moment, but like live recording. I will put it on fast forward. I do plan on using these stickers. I haven't actually looked at it real closely, so I probably need to do that too. See what might work for like a Christmas breakfast. There's obviously Merry Christmas, Christmas cheer. There's a few little things in here. This is really cute. I like all these stickers. I'll probably have trouble using them all just because there's so many. But I'll try to make a dent in them. And if not, I suppose I'll put them in my Christmas folder and use them another time. Anyway, let me get started on that, and I'll come back at the end and talk about it again, I guess. Thanks. Well, talk to you in a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back as not really live, but just talking at you because I was looking at I did do a little fast forward because I didn't want to sit here and, I had cut the papers. I showed you that. And then I decided to do the scuffy bits because Cartabella, just because it's so thick and textured, it just really looks wonderful when it's scuffed up and, give a little texture there. So I've been kind of playing with this a little bit, and I've realized that this photo is not quite as large as the sketches photo, which isn't a big deal. And I think what I'm going to do, I also pulled out these stickers. It was called Cozy. And there's a lot of like Christmassy. Well, it's pretty much all Christmassy. And you can see I got this actually at Tuesday morning a while back. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Merry Christmas. And I was kind of looking at this to see, how would this look best. I haven't adhered this yet. I probably could do these actually. Let me go and do these because I'm not moving those around. This is pretty much staying where it's going. Probably not going to be moving him around. So we'll leave that there. And then this goes about here. And I'm thinking I may actually pop up my pictures on a little foam as well. Is that straight? Yeah. Sorry if I get my head in the video there. I'm going to back up now. If anybody watching happens to have their own YouTubes and do all the videos, you know the pain of trying to look at your layout while you're filming without getting your head stuck in your camera. Or not stuck, but you know, showing in the camera. Okay, so I know these are going to go here. I mean, I really have no really argument with that. So I'm going to glue those down. I'm probably going to come back actually. So I'm kind of doing this so I can, this will allow me to move it a little bit if I want to. I usually come back in after and put a little like Nuvo glue and stuff under these corners so they don't lift in the future. But for the moment, because I still working with stuff, I'll usually use my tape gun so I can kind of pick it up and move it if I want to. Now, the sketch technically calls for this photo to start up about right here, and then it wants the title here. However, I'm using this Merry Christmas, and unless I want Christmas to go across my photo, which I really don't, I think I kind of almost need to drop this down and then allow for this to be like there. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. Now, then the sketch has some embellishment thingies kind of coming up from here, and then it has a thing here with the journaling down there. So what I think I'm going to do next is go ahead and put my, I think I'm going to go ahead and put this up on some foam. And as I mentioned, if you happen to watch my last video, this is I have some double-sided adhesive kinds, but I've already cut into this, so we are going to use this guy. And I'm not being too precious with it. It is, doesn't have to be. Does not have to be that. So I'm going to then, I really kind of always like popping one up. I thought about matting this again. Maybe I will, you guys. The problem I have is now I've only got this left, and I already did the green, and that's not really what I want to do. And I only have this left of these two sheets. And I really don't want to cut into this sheet just for a photo mat. So we shall not be doing that. It's okay. All right. So let's do this. And we will grab our title here. Make it a home. I don't know if y'all know, my Garmin here is connected to my phone, and it is going crazy over here. But I don't want to answer it because I'm scrapbooking, so I shall not. All right, that looks kind of good. I don't want to put it here. Oh, no, I don't like that. I think you lose some of the letters, so we'll do it here. And we got to get our little dot. I'm probably going to end up having to glue this back down too, because I feel like it's not going to stick, but we'll see. And then we'll get Mary. Oh, that's so cute. Now that I've done that though, I do need some stuff. I need some stuff here. I mean, I have these little things here, but this doesn't make a lot of sense. I may need to, I don't know, I have to do something. So if I come in here and here, I may need a little I can cover up this corner here with something. So let's look at this. Christmas cheer could work. I mean, it's talking about our breakfast, and it's not really, I do like joy just because I do like this circle element here too. This could work possibly over here. And most likely I'm going to come back in here and pop these up. So I may need to do that because that looks kind of cute. This is a really nice big floral here. I'm wondering if it would go good right there, somewhere in that neighborhood. Let's see if I look. And then there's some little greeneries here, so that's nice. It's funny on these sheets here, like you first, certain things will catch your eye. And then like I just now caught my eye on this Wonderland. Like it's so tiny, but it's great because it's a good little filler thing. So what if I do that? I kind of like that. I do need some dimension because it's going to be too flat if I don't do something. I may put you guys, I think I'm going to put you guys on pause for a minute while I go back through these, because I see these little guys and I do like these, but they almost have to be, I need to look and see how I'm not going to work out. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. So that's kind of nice. I'm going to put you guys on pause for a minute and I'll come back in a second once I figure out which stickers I want to use. Okay, so I have gone through, I think I did this on the last, now I've forgot what I recorded already. I adhered all the things, I think I showed you guys that. I adhered all the papers down, I glued that down. I put in my title here, and then I started just looking at the sticker sheet, and I have managed to grab some of these off of here, but it was just kind of missing a little something. And then I went back and looked at the title sheet here, and it had all these little snowflakes. So I pulled those off because I do like that. I had these little holly evergreen things here. I really wanted to put them like as the scatter on the sketch, but they get a little bit lost in here. So I did put one just because it's kind of up here and I think it's okay. But I'm not even sure you can see that greatly, but at least it's kind of on there and it's kind of creating this thing. I've stuck these here. I need to put a little foam underneath them because I want them to come up. I did put this little tree here. Again, I put these, and then I'm going to take and put some foam underneath one of those. So let me go ahead and do that real quickly because I want to try to get this done tonight. Let's hope. My husband has come home, but he's gotten called to work. Not called like into an office, but remote. He's going to have to do a little, he's an IT guy, so I guess they've screwed up a computer and he's got to get on there and fix it. So he's actually kind of grumpy. So I have shut my door and I'm going to stay in here for a little bit until he is not as grumpy. Luckily tonight for him is leftovers. I don't know. Does everybody else do leftovers? I usually try to make for him. I'm on the Whole30 right now. I have psoriasis. And I want to try to see if it's some kind of a food issue. I'm kind of hoping it's not. On the other hand, I guess maybe it's better if it is, because then you can control it with food versus some kind of drug or some such. But anyway, okay, that's a little deeper than that, but it'll be all right. Now I got to put some tape on the back of this guy. Let's do this like that. I'm not going to use that little piece right now. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I'm on camera, y'all. Sorry. I have this tape here to tell me where to stay. And then about half the time I forget that that's what I'm doing. And I get off camera. Sorry about that, gang. Or I stick my head in the camera, which is not fun either. I don't know, y'all. That looks a little funky. That's okay. We're gonna make this work. That's not bad. Why does that one look okay? I guess because it has that paper there. This paper, y'all, is just so thick. It's luxurious and thick. But then you're layering. You got to pay attention when you go to pop stuff up about your levels. Because I may have to come in here and, I don't know. That's looking a little funky. That may or may not. It'll be all right. That'll be fine. Now, what I might do, I needed to do this. I want to make this have a little dimension. I don't want it so flat. And I probably could, y'all, I bought these little foam strips here. you know, I read the description on Amazon, but I'm not always detail oriented, I guess. And these showed up and there was like, I don't know, 100 sheets of this, which isn't bad. It's, you know, it's a good little foam tape. But it was just kind of funny because I went, oh, that's more than I meant to buy. I will use it though. I will use it. I go through a lot of adhesive. I've got my ATG gun over here. I need to, I think I need some more of that. I need to look and see. I ordered some not too long ago and then I found a couple, but I know that's not going to be enough. My goal this year is to try to do, in fact, I know I can do it. I don't know why I set it as a goal because I'm sure I can. 100 layouts, and I think I've already done 6 or 7 this week, so I'm being a little bit, I'm not being much of a stretch goal setter, if I'm honest. Okay, oh, and I stuck one over here. I stuck one of the little snowflakes over here just to kind of tie everything together. I'm going to use this Nuvo here just because, of course, it's not sticking. Let me see here. I want to kind of show it. I don't want that high. Let's do that. I'm hopeful he stays. He's looking a little bit loose, loosey-goosey. It did call for an element right there, so I'm not too far off the sketch there. So where I've kind of gone off the sketch, if I'm honest, is these things were, the title was like here. This picture was up here. The title was like here, and then there was like little scattery, tiny, like little hearts or whatever. And I am definitely going big with my floral. I did move my floral. I think I set this down here before I turned the camera off. And I moved it up there because I just, it called for this little, oh y'all, where was this at? Was that there? No. Was it there? Y'all, I think it was there. Anyway, it called for subtitles, and I had those stickers, in the sticker sheet, and I'm like, oh, I need to use those because you're kind of stupid if you don't use them, Christine, when it calls for a subtitle. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to try to see about, well, you know what's interesting is this little sticker sheet has some little dots. Now, the thing is they're not enamel dots, but you know what I could do? I don't know if I need them, though. I'm wondering if I really need them. If I just do a little splatters with my paint, that might be enough. I do need to do journaling down here, but what I'm going to do is write it on white paper and then tape it here, or tape it. I'm going to put it here. I don't want to lose it in the red. I mean, I could use a white pen, but then the white, I just don't think it's going to show up. So I'm going to write it on some white, and then I'll put it down here. In the meantime, I feel like this does need some little bobbers. I was thinking about using these stickers, but I think that's not going to be enough dimension. So let me, first I'm going to get my white paint to do the splatters, and I'm going to pull out some enamel dots. So let me come right back. Give me a second. Okay, I have got my Mr. Huey's opaque white. This is my absolute favorite white paint for splatters. You might hear my cat. She wants in, and I'm not going to let her in right now because I'm busy. So we're going to do this. I do manage to get this on my desk. I love this little desk. It actually will go up and down. I don't do that a lot. I do it sometimes. All right, let's see. I'm having trouble here, y'all. It's not as much. I'm kind of running low. Hopefully, I don't know if they still make this. Why am I having trouble? Here we go. Let's come down here. I'm kind of doing this where they had the little heart splatter, or the heart details on the sketch. Yeah, there she is. She's crying, y'all. We're just adding our little goodies here. Okay, what have I got going on? How's that look? Okay. Then what I went and did, I started off, I said enamel dots, and then I come across my little, I think these are actually Bow Bunny. They're quite old, but there's red shiny jewels. And I'm thinking I'm going to use these because the Oh, actually, there's little pearls on here. Maybe I'll use these pearls. Is that red right? Y'all, I don't know. That's kind of an orangey red on the jewels and kind of a pinky red here. Maybe this is better. Yeah, I like this better. I'm going to stick these kind of in there. I'm just going to use these little guys. My gosh, y'all, do you hear that cat? Maybe not. I put a story out today on my Instagram because that little cat, she come looking for her treat and was just beating my arm for it. She says, I want my treat. Okay. I'm kind of sprinkling those. I think I need one over here. I really kind of need more than one, I guess, but so I've got 1, 2, kind of got them throughout. What if I took, oh, here's some. Here we go. Good. I like these little tweezers. They're good for picking stuff. Okay, I want to kind of keep it up here near this, but I don't want it on top of each other. That might work. Okay. All right. Fairly pleased with that. Might be done. Like I said, other than me, typically what I'll do is I'll hand write it in strips on the white, and then I'll cut them. I'll take a picture, and that'll be after the video piece because I don't want to do the journaling there right this second. It'll take me a minute, and I need to let this paint dry. So I will take a picture. So I'm going to show you this because this is kind of the, you know, crafty part here. Sorry about the lighting again. It's gotten dark. That's how winter is, right? I'll take a picture with the journaling on it, and that's what I'll post here at the end. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you had a good time, feel inspired, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.